Mark Twain said, "A man who doesn't read doesn't have any advantage over a man who cannot read." I love this quote. But I have a question. In this 21st century, is there anyone who cannot read and write? I'm clueless. There can be. Well, I read, you read, we all read with greed. By the way, how do you read? Do you go digital or follow the old-fashioned way of falling in love with printed pages? Or both? In my case, both. I prefer reading online as well as reading printed books. I love the scent of printed books, because it has an emotional appeal. I love it. And that is why frequenting a bookstore is my habit, a good habit, I should say. What's yours? Well, reading gives us a different pair of eyes, and that will make us our perspective, perspicacity, perception different from others. We will stand out from the crowd when we read and we explore new things, because reading has the power to change our views, outlook about the world. What happens when we read a book? What happens when we are in the middle of a book? Reading is a different process of decoding words. We connect what we read with our personal memories and experiences. In my case, it's an elevating and enlightening experience. Reading takes me to a different world. I am literally immersed in the world of letters and ideas. And that's why I love reading. Ping Fu was separated from her family at the age of 8. She lived a life of humiliation and hunger. And she left for United States of America with $80 in her hand and 3 English words: thank you, hello, and help. She survived, she persevered, and she made a life for herself. Reading fuels my curiosity, like you. This book is a gripping read and very interesting read. Bend Not to Break by Ping Fu. Life is like a bamboo tree. It bends when there is a wind, and we are flexible, right? This book is a personal story of Ping Fu. Life from imprisonment to freedom, and how she develops into a prominent personality. So reading can take us to a whole new world. Reading familiarizes us with different culture, different people, and life of others especially, and that is how we empower ourselves. We broaden our horizon and we think wide, wild, and that is how our personality improves. So I recommend reading. Reading has no replacement. In this video, I talked a few words about reading. Now I'm going to discuss a word which I mentioned in the talk: enlighten. To enlighten means to give someone greater knowledge or understanding about a subject or a topic or a situation. Reading gives me an enlightening experience, I said. That means reading gives me greater knowledge and understanding about a situation or subject. Suppose if I read a book about a place or city, I gather greater knowledge about the city. If I read a book about a subject, I gather a lot of knowledge about the subject. That's very interesting. I hope you love this video. Thank you very much.